Hello and welcome to the Weekly Word, part of the International Bible Teaching Ministry with Douglas Jacoby. Today we have part 1 of an interview with Malcolm Cox, and we're also talking about scientists who believe and Muhammad, part 7. Malcolm Cox is a British minister of the gospel and also a dear friend. Over the next several weeks in Douglas's newsletters, he will be including excerpts from this personal interview. In this first part, they discuss each other's backgrounds, education, and coming to faith. The competition for a free tour of the 7 churches of Revelation is still on for another 5 days. At this point, if you found 5 new website subscribers, your chances of winning would be 60%. If you found 7 or 10, your chances increase to 90%. It's not too late to jump in. The competition ends on April 1st. Muhammad's Biography, Part 7. Miscellaneous Matters. Part 7 of our study of the Sirat contains a number of interesting things, but which didn't easily fit into the 9 other categories. In the Sirat, you can find a Damascus Road experience similar to Paul, but without the repentance. An event parallel to 2 Kings chapter 6 verses 15 through 17. The satanic verses of which Muhammad later repents. Appearances from the angel Gabriel, and the Roman Byzantine Emperor Heraclius. You can read about these and many other interesting matters by clicking the link provided. Scientists who believe. Modern science is built upon a Christian base. Persons convinced of the orderliness of God's world and His faithfulness in upholding natural law. The world was not viewed as haphazard. And God created a special place for humans for whom He made the universe both beautiful and intelligible. Consider the convictions of these 19th and 20th century scientists. Michael Faraday said, "I cannot doubt that a glorious discovery in natural knowledge and the wisdom and power of God in the creation is awaiting our age, and that we may not only hope to see it, but even be honored to help in obtaining the victory over the present ignorance and future knowledge." I think men of science as well as other men need to learn from Christ, and I think Christians whose minds are scientific are bound to study science, that their view of the glory of God may be as extensive as their being is capable. That was a quote by James Clerk Maxwell. And finally, from Max Planck, both religion and science require a belief in God. For believers, God is in the beginning, and for physicists, He is at the end of all considerations. To the former, He is the foundation, to the latter, the crown. We appreciate your continued prayers for Douglas and his ministry. This has been the Weekly Word. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, God bless.